Hey folks, welcome back. Pop Retro. Hope you're having a good, what is this, Monday? It is a Monday. Well, I'm recording this on a Monday at any rate. I have some stacks of new Blu-rays that I wanted to share with you. I've had to move over the past year about 3 times, and I'm finally getting everything unpacked, and you can kind of see a lot of the stuff behind me here in the vault. And so I thought I would do a stack of Kino Lorber releases today, new pickups for me. And some of these were new releases over the past several months. A lot of them were from sales that happened. I know there was the March Madness sale from Kino Lorber. Actually, I'm not sure if theirs was called the March Madness, but they had a big sale in March, along with an ongoing sale, which is their going out of print sale. So a lot of stuff that isn't going to be around much longer, and while supplies last, you can pick some of this stuff up. And so a lot of those I was able to find very, very cheap, and so it was really kind of nice to add them. So let's get started, shall we? This, I believe, is actually a new release from a few months ago, from 1987. We've got North Shore. I haven't seen this since the old cable TV days. The Adventure of a Lifetime, featuring breathtaking surfing action and some of the most dangerous waves on Earth. North Shore is an adrenaline-powered look into the high-performance sport of big wave surfing. And gosh, I don't remember a lot of what happens in this, so this will be a fun one to watch. This is one I probably saw when I was in high school in the early 90s, or at least the last time. So I'm looking forward to this. Rated PG, universal release from Kino. Also from the 80s, 1984, we've got Wildlife, The Wildlife, starring Christopher Penn, Leah Thompson, some of the old favorites from growing up. And who else is in this? Eric Stoltz, Jenny Wright. Teens on the verge of adulthood discover that playing grown-up can be a confusing game. Older men, singles apartments, all-night parties, falling in love. Boy, that sounds like, what I remember about the younger days. So, again, that was a universal release from back in the day. Again, 1984, The Wildlife. A little bit of action. We've got Steel Justice. Ugh. You don't recruit John Steele, you unleash him. When the police needed someone to stop the Vietnamese mafia, there was only one choice. The Vietnam War didn't end for John Steele. It just changed locations. That's, of course, Martin Kove from The Karate Kid, and also younger audiences, you probably have caught him on the new Karate Kid show, Cobra Kai. This one's from 1987, 20th Century Fox release from back in the day. So Steel Justice, going to be a fun one to check out. Sayla Ward, Ronnie Cox also in this one. Gosh, I can't remember if I've seen this. I want to say that I have, but it's been so long. So it'll be a fun one to revisit if I have. Maybe something will spark a memory once I get to watching. A John Frankenheimer film, The Fourth War. This one from 1990. I don't think I saw this. This has got Roy Scheider. As the world enters a new era of peace, what becomes of professional soldiers who have spent their entire lives preparing for war? Harry Dean Stanton also in this one. An Orion Pictures release from back in the day. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I like Roy Scheider from all his classic stuff, mostly from the 70s. I think the first Roy Scheider movie I ever saw was Blue Thunder when I was young, because I was really into Airwolf, Knight Rider, Street Hawk, and anything that had to do with the cool hardware stuff. I was into those shows. So I really loved Blue Thunder, the movie, when I was a kid. And so it'll be fun to check this one out. Up next we have, I dropped it on the floor. Now I gotta reach down to pick it up. Ugh. Look at that, no editing, folks. Pursuit, starring Ben Gazzara. A brand new 2K master, the ultimate weapon is about to be unleashed. What begins as a routine investigation quickly escalates into a heart-stopping race to save millions from certain death in this taut and gripping thriller from the creator of Westworld, Coma, and Jurassic Park. This is actually directed by Michael Crichton, the author. So I don't think I've ever seen Pursuit, and it sounds awesome. I know I've read about it before. Maybe I saw it back in the day when I was younger. Again, it's one of those ones I might have seen on cable. Yeah, 1972. Was this a TV movie? I don't know. Maybe somebody can clue me in the comments. Either way, I'm going to give this one a view really soon, because it sounds like a good story. It sounds like good stuff. I'm not opening any of these right now. Generally, the Kino Lorber discs they're all kind of uniform. They all look the same. Actually, I'll go ahead and open Pursuit just for the heck of it. Since I dropped it on the floor already, might as well make sure the disc didn't come loose. Okay. So yeah, there we go. You can see the disc. It's just that KL symbol on there. Just shows the title, Kino Lorber Studio Classics. Their Studio Classics line, and pretty much they all look this way. So generally you don't get disc art or reversible art with these Kino Lorber Studio Classic discs, which is fine by me. The movie's what's most important. Now here's a good one. When I do somewhat remember from back in the day, The Ambassador. An American ambassador, his wife, and her Arab lover are caught up in a dangerous game of intrigue, extortion, and murder in this action-packed thriller set in the explosive Middle East. From 1985, a 20th Century Fox release with Rock Hudson, Donald Pleasance, Robert Mitchum, Ellen Burstyn. I do remember watching this one later on. Had to be probably in the 90s at some point. Again, I think it was like a TNT or a TBS viewing, maybe. I don't remember. But I'm real happy to have this one, and it'll be fun to revisit this one. I don't know. I remember enjoying it. All right. Up next, one of my favorite actors, Roger Moore. I was a Roger Moore Bond kid, you know, coming to age in the 80s. The first Bond movie I saw was For Your Eyes Only around 1983 or 84 on TV. And that's what started my love for the James Bond series. And here Moore is in a 1974 film called Gold. Also directed by Peter Hunt, who directed, at least one Bond film. Did Peter Hunt direct On Your Majesty's Secret Service? I can't remember. Roger Moore and Susanna York star in this explosive international conspiracy thriller set in the South African goldfields and directed by Peter Hunt. Yes, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. A ruthless global cabal of financial investors plans to manipulate the price of gold on the world market by sabotaging one of South Africa's top gold mines and flooding it with millions of gallons of water. It almost sounds like a Bond plot there. So excited to give this one a go. I don't think I have ever watched this movie. And so screenplay by Wilbur Smith, Stanley Price. Yeah. I'm glad I picked that one up. Again, these were really cheap during these Kino sales. A lot of them are like $4.99, and I don't know, every few months they do a sale, and so I just kind of look at the ones that seem interesting to me and just go at it. Here's another one that was really cheap, and I've never seen this one. The January Man, starring from 1989. Sorry about the glare there, folks. Kevin Kline, Susan Sarandon, 11 women, 11 months, and only one man can stop him. Well, there you go. An intense thriller about a serial killer on the loose in Manhattan. Wow, that sounds pretty interesting, actually. I thought it was going to be something else, just from the looks of it. But anyhow, directed by Pat O'Connor. Harvey Keitel, Danny Aiello, also in this one. So The January Man. Up next, just a couple more, only 2 more, okay? Company Business. You remember this one with Gene Hackman, and my grandpa was a big Gene Hackman fan, so I'm pretty sure I probably watched this one with him back in the VHS rental era. This is a 1991 film. It's not the company you keep, it's the company that keeps you. The Cold War may be over, but things are about to heat up again. Screen legend Gene Hackman teams with Mikhail Baryshnikov in this fast-paced, thrill-a-minute ride that hurtles through Europe, culminating in a death-defying confrontation atop the Eiffel Tower. Action, adventure, and Gene Hackman. All right? So, looking forward to that. And finally, last one here. I've always liked Rutger Hauer, so here is Rutger's Wanted, Dead or Alive. 1986. Interestingly, Wanted, Dead or Alive, the Bon Jovi song, came out on, I think the album was called Slippery When Wet, which was also in 1986. But I don't see any Bon Jovi in the soundtrack, at least not immediately on this one. But who knows? Maybe it's on there. Either way, we've got When the Hunter Becomes the Prey, Somebody's Going to Pay. From Gary Sherman, the director of Raw Meat, Dead and Buried, and Vice Squad. Nick Randall, played by Rutger Hauer, is an urban bounty hunter, a lethal professional who collects society's garbage for a living. So there you go. Some action and adventure and violence from Kino Lorber Studio Classics to end the stack. So, I'm going to grab the stack here, and there they all are right there. You can see also, if I can get the glare off, you can see that all the spines are uniform. They all kind of look the same. So there's not a lot of variety, you know, when it comes to the design of the packaging. And but that's fine. In fact, they look good on the shelf if you keep them together. So anyway, 10 releases from Kino Lorber Studio Classics. Visit us at PopRetro1 on Twitter and PopRetro1 on Instagram. And also check out the Patreon, patreon.com/PopRetro. You can find movie reviews at moviesanddrinks.com and drunktv.net for TV reviews and discussion. And I'll have all the links to those in the description below of this video. So thanks for joining us, and we'll be back soon with another video.